Manga-Waido.
Another slow day. My name is Tatsuyuki Nakagawa. I work at Akazuki Bookstore, a rundown bookshop in a corner of the shopping arcade. Despite appearances, I graduated from T University and until recently worked for a certain prestigious medical equipment manufacturer. I wanted to do a job that would be useful to other people, so I got a job at a company that had disaster relief and social contribution as its principles. But in reality, the quota came first. I was consistently scolded by my boss for trying to sell customers things they didn't want, and eventually quit after a year and a half. When I had completely lost confidence, the owner of my favorite bookstore, Shigeo Akizuki, spoke to me, and since then, I've been working here. But...
Oh, am I the only customer again? The shop is deserted today, too. Are you sure? If this shop closes, where will I be able to buy my books? Only you would say that, Tanaka-san. Maybe it's time to finally think about closing this store.
I wanted to repay the kindness of Shigeo-san for taking me in when I was unemployed, so I tried to hold a fair and make announcements on social media after consulting with Shigeo-san, but the number of customers didn't increase, so today is another slow day. What should I do? Then one day, a boy looking like a delinquent showed up at the store.
Hey, old man, do you have an English dictionary and some workbooks?
Is what he said. When I asked what grade he was in, he said he was in junior high, so I showed him the books that corresponded to his year.
Then sell me all of these for 100 yen.
Huh? I can't sell it for 100 yen.
But isn't the store going to close soon? The old men in the neighborhood were talking about it.
No, it hasn't been decided yet.
I'll buy it for 100 yen if it's going to close anyway.
Stop messing around with adults. What, are you going to resell it?
You stop messing around! Of course I'm going to study!
What? The boy who introduced himself as Taiga Aizawa says he wants to study hard and become a successful man who can earn a lot of money. His father was arrested for theft, and because he had no money, he couldn't afford a good lawyer, and now he's in prison. As a result, his parents got a divorce. His mother is working 2 jobs and doing her best, but he says she's exhausted every day from worrying about her husband and their financial difficulties.
I made up my mind. I'm going to study and become a lawyer so I can earn a lot of money. I want to make life easier for my mom.
I see. That's a great attitude. But sorry, I can't sell it for 100 yen.
Can't you do something about that?
In exchange, I'll give you the study guide I was using for free.
What? Are you sure?
Yeah. Will you come and get it tomorrow?
Of course!
The next day, when I gave Taiga the reference books and workbooks I was using, as well as my own notebooks from junior high school, his eyes lit up.
Thanks! I'll study with all my might!
Yeah, good luck! 2 weeks later, Taiga came back again and happily showed me the results of his test scores.
Look at this! I got 60 points in math for the first time!
That's great! You must have worked really hard.
That notebook was easy to understand. It had all the important parts I needed to remember written down.
I'm glad to hear that. If there's anything you don't understand, I'll be happy to help, so do your best.
Really? Thanks!
Taiga started to visit us from time to time and ask questions about things he didn't understand in class. Apparently, teachers don't want to deal with Taiga, who looks like a delinquent. Right. Put the verb before...
I got it! It's, I can play basketball, right?
Exactly.
Oh, Taiga, you're here again? What's up? Oh, I got some sweets from a neighbor. Do you want some? Really? Thanks!
Using your brain makes you hungry, doesn't it?
Yeah, eat up!
I was also warmed by Shigeo-san's smile at Taiga. Then one day...
Excuse me, is Nakagawa-san here?
It's me. This woman was Taiga's mother.
I heard from a neighbor that my son comes in and out of this place. Is he causing you any trouble? You know, like shoplifting?
No worries. Your son comes here to study.
What? Is that so?
When I told her that he had been coming almost every day recently, diligently studying and reviewing, his mother's eyes widened in surprise. His enthusiasm is amazing. He works hard every day so that he can get a good job in the future to make his mother's life easier.
My son said that.
Yes, he's worried about you working 2 part-time jobs and being exhausted every day. So he's studying hard and says he's going to become a lawyer in the future.
Is that so? I'm stupid, so I can't help him with his studies. If it's not too much trouble, could you continue to teach him?
Yes, of course. He's very welcome.
Oh, thank you.
And with that, the mother left, feeling relieved. But I wonder how long we can continue to support Taiga. The business at the store never improved. Meanwhile, Taiga came every day, studied hard, and his grades improved rapidly. Before long, Taiga's friends started coming too.
If Taiga can do it, I should be able to do it too!
Hey, teacher! I don't understand this part, so please teach me.
Okay. I don't have a teaching license, so I'm not a teacher though.
You're too picky, it's hilarious. I don't understand factorization. It's really bad.
Young people these days talk like aliens.
Shigeo-san, I'm sorry for the noise.
What are you talking about? It's much better than silence. If you all work hard at your studies, I'll give you some soft drinks as a reward.
Really?
Yay!
After that, Shigeo-san also started teaching his specialties, classical literature and history. When he arranged the layout of the store and lined up desks, high school students who had heard the rumor started coming, and the store became like a cramp school. Among them, Rine, a freshman in high school, and Mahito, a sophomore, are regulars. They came to our shop because they were worried about failing their exams because they didn't have enough money to go to cram school. Well then, what should we do about this X?
What do you mean?
It's an application of what we did yesterday.
Oh, I see! Move it over here! And then like this, it's solved!
That's right! Rine-san, you're good at this!
I can do this with ease if I put my mind to it.
I have no idea. Isn't classic literature more difficult than English? What are you talking about, Mahito? If you read it carefully, you'll be able to picture the scene. But seriously, I don't get what it means. I told you to look for the subject first, right? Subject? Oh, that's it! That's right. In classical Japanese, the subject is often omitted, so it's important to follow it properly. I see! You're so smart, old man! What are you talking about? It's not that I'm smart. I can read it because I studied it too. That's right, Mahito. There's a manga version of the classic story that often comes up in exams on that shelf. Really? I can cheat! As expected of you, Grandpa Shigeo!
I'll buy that too!
Sure thing, thank you!
The high school students have part-time jobs and have some spare money, so they also buy problem books, magazines, and manga while studying. Thanks to them, sales gradually recovered.
Sales have been good for the first time in years. Thanks to Tatsuyuki bringing in those kids.
No, it's nothing.
Don't be so modest. Everyone comes to you because they admire you.
On the other hand, the regular customers who had not come for a while were astonished at the busy store full of students.
Oh my god, there are so many customers!
Everyone's here to study.
Whoa, it's like a hangout for students. If it's this busy, maybe you won't have to close down. What? Closing down?
You're closing the store?
I finally started to learn. That would be trouble.
Thanks, everyone, but the sales...
Then we'll make the store a success!
How would you do that?
Oh, that's right. I'll advertise it on Instagram.
Me too! I'll introduce it to all my friends! How about this? We'll appeal to the neighborhood kids!
When Taiga suggested holding a storytelling event for picture books,
let's also do things like yo-yo fishing and ring toss, like at a fair!
That's a great idea. If we do it in front of the store, I'm sure customers will stop and take a look, right?
Don't you think it's a good idea? We'll take full responsibility for the preparations. Thanks to this place, I think I'll be able to avoid repeating a year. I'm really grateful. I don't want it to go away.
I'm also on the verge of getting into university, and my parents are really happy about it. So, can I keep studying here?
Please! Thanks, everyone. Well then, should we ask them for help, Tatsuyuki?
right. Everyone, please lend us a hand.
Alright, you're in good hands!
When I went to the neighboring stores to say hello and let them know that there would be a little noise to the event, the neighboring stores agreed to help out. As a result, a small festival was held in the shopping arcade.
Since we have a table, why don't we have a card game tournament here? Don't you know, Tatsuki-san? They're quite popular in bookstores in the city, and they've become a hangout spot for kids.
You can attract junior high school students and elementary school students with card games.
All right, Shigeo-san has left the festival in my hands. Let's do it!
That's the spirit!
And on the day of the festival, everyone advertised on social media, made posters and flyers, and handed them out in front of the station. And the day of the festival was a great success.
And so the goats all lived happily together. The end. Big sis, you're good. Read more. Leave it to me. I'll read it all. Yay!
You can have as many yo-yos as you like right now.
I'll do it. Mom, I gotta play too. Sure.
The event will be held irregularly in the future, with the neighborhood stores also being very busy. The card game that Mahito came up with was particularly popular, and it was decided to make a permanent section in one corner of the store. And many customers came for the cards, greatly contributing to increased sales. All right, I can't be losing either. After that, Taiga and the others helped me organize a secondhand book sale and planned a mini live event contributing to the shop. Perhaps influenced by that festival, the stores around us also started renting out empty spaces for photo shoots and flea markets, and the shopping district regained its vitality gradually. Our store, which had started the trend, was thanked by those around us. And the good news kept on coming.
Tatsuyuki-san! My mom's been offered a permanent position!
Oh, congratulations! It seems that when Taiga's mother saw her son working hard, she began the job hunting process that she had almost given up on. And despite being turned down again and again, she continued to send in her resume and eventually won a permanent position. I see. It's thanks to Taiga's hard work.
I wonder, if I work even harder, will it make my mom happier?
Yeah, but I think you're already working hard enough.
What are you talking about? My goal is to get into a better university than Tatsuyuki-san and get a job at a really good law firm.
And you better buckle down and study.
Yeah, look forward to it.
Taiga's smile made me really happy. And the following week, to our surprise, we received an offer for an interview from a TV station.
It's become a hot topic on social media as a bookstore where children can gather and relax. So we'd love to do a story on you.
That's great. Please do.
On the day of the interview,
Studying here will really improve your grades. Oh yeah, and the books that Grandpa Shigeo recommends are seriously interesting.
I read my first book here, and it was so amazing that I've been reading nothing but books ever since.
Reading nothing but books?
Did I give it away? But seriously, I thought the books were interesting. The older sister reads picture books so well.
The card games are awesome too. Lots of my friends come, so it's really fun to work on strategies and stuff. Thanks to everyone, it's become a place full of vitality. And as the owner, I couldn't be happier.
as a result of this broadcast, the name of Akizuki Bookstore became known throughout the industry. And it became so successful that people involved in the industry would come to visit for inspections. In this way, Akizuki Bookstore achieved a magnificent revival. After that, the children continued to work hard at their studies, and Taiga was accepted as a scholarship student at the best high school in the city. Meanwhile, the year Taiga entered high school, I rented a small space in an empty store in the shopping district and started a private cram school. Meeting Taiga and the others made me realize that teaching children was my calling. And a few years later...
Hey there!
Oh, Taiga! Huh? You seem to be in a good mood today.
Can you tell? Actually, look at this!
Taiga showed me a letter of acceptance from a top law school. Taiga! That's amazing! Congratulations!
Yeah! Thank you, Sensei! If you hadn't given me that old notebook back then, I probably would have just gone on being a delinquent.
That's not true. You would have worked hard for your mother no matter what. I'm so glad.
You're crying more than me, Sensei!
Taiga! Hang in there and become a good lawyer!
Yeah, of course! Sensei, please continue to teach guys like me how to study!
Yeah.
Hey, you're crying too much!
As I looked at Taiga's shining smile, I couldn't help but tear up again.